My name's Madeline, and it's spelt phonetically. I give everything my all, even when I don't want to, and it seems hard. When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend abused kids. I'm not always too aware of my surroundings, but it makes for some fun stories. I love makeup and just playing around with it. And I'm always trying to see the positive in everything, even when it seems like there isn't one. And it's a hard decision to make to see the positives. I sometimes act like a 4-year-old, but my family loves and accepts me anyway. And I love and accept them too. I love watching little kids. They're my favorite. They're so cute and fun, and I love babysitting. It doesn't even feel like a job or working. My next favorite thing that makes me me is cars. Here I am at Counts Custom in California next to some pretty amazing cars. I have a pretty cool car of my own, an 83 El Camino Super Sport that became mine on my 16th birthday this year. I can't wait to get my license so me and Chad can go on tons of fun adventures together. I love books way more than any other aspect of life. They're just amazing. I have 2 dogs and a cat. Max, who's a giant chocolate lab. Scooby, who's a Shih Tzu Corgi mix, who isn't the brightest, but we love him anyway. And then my cat Lego that my little brother named. I love daisies because I feel like they're the unloved flower, but they're still amazing. I love my 2 siblings more than anything in the world, Elizabeth and Carter. Carter was born a day before me, so I had to spend my 5th birthday in the hospital, and this year he celebrated his birthday on mine. I love seeing all his Lego inventions and creations, and when he grows up, I can totally see him being an engineer. Thanks for keeping me creative and reminding me that it's okay. You're always motivating me even when you don't know what's wrong, and I hope someday I can do the same for you. Next is my sister, who's more like my best friend than anything. She means the world to me, and I could honestly make a whole video over her. I think she's the greatest gift God has ever given to me, and I'm so glad that we weren't just friends and that we're actually sisters. I couldn't ask for a better sister, and I'm so glad I get to live out my life with her by my side. Everything becomes a little bit less scary with her, and she supports me through anything and everything. Even though she doesn't always like my decisions, she respects them, and that's all I can ask. I believe everyone's a diamond, and that some people just don't like certain diamonds, so don't beat yourself up. Next is my mom, who's motivated me to love myself and try to see things from other people's point of view. You never know how they're feeling. And you have to remember that they don't know how you're feeling. My mom is a very bright person, and I love her a lot. She comes from a pretty big family, and it was really fun to meet all of them and see everyone she grew up with this last summer and see where I come from. My dad, well, what can I say? I'm a daddy's girl. He's always motivated me to strive for excellence and try anything and everything because it's better to say you tried and failed than never tried at all. We've bonded a lot over my driving experience, even though some of them have been kind of scary. My dad was a Marine and served in the Marines for 4 years. I was born during his time there, and I'm so glad I get to say that. My name's Madeline, and this has been What Makes Me Me.